Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy that you guys are joining us here today because today we have got some hair drama.
I didn't get an apology for my haircut. I mean, I'll show you in a minute when I take it down. It is horrific. And this is the second time, so they've chopped it a second time to make it better. Horrific.
Not just hair drama, circles of hair drama, who I have actually wanted to cover for a little while. Wasn't really aware of like any major controversies that they have been in. If you've seen Charlene before, she's up here. She is the woman who is always fighting for her life in the comment sections of the salon that she owns, claiming that, you know, it's not satire and that it's perfectly reasonable to charge like upwards of 1,000 Australian dollars for a haircut. That's perfectly normal.
Had to respond to this.
Can someone please tell me if the Circles hair lady is like parody? As somebody that box size their hair and rip into me, my hair is not great. Like, is it satire or not? I'm yet to figure it out.
Darling, this is not satire. This is not a joke. These are the prices that we charge. We know our worth, and it is exactly what you see online. You are absolutely stunning. You are absolutely gorgeous looking girl. So why in the hell are you box dyeing your hair? I want to give you a personal invitation to fly to Perth, and I will do a colour correction that is probably going to be worth well over $1,000 because your hair needs help. Find out for yourself if we are satire and we are for real. These are the prices that we charge. Come on, darling. See you in Perth.
And basically says like, if you can't afford our luxury services, then it's not meant for you. Oh, there was this woman who I saw called Summer, who is up here. She had a disastrous haircut and hair colour from them just the other day, and she's come on to tell her side of the story. And when I tell you the inspo pics versus what she got was so drastically different. So drastically different.
When I say I think that my 12-year-old sister could do better.
If you are not aware of who Circles of Hair is still presently. They are Perth's best hairdressers, our life in the salon, They post like a ton all the time. There's quite a few of them. From what I know, they take on like students and apprenticeships and like everything. Apparently it's a very, very, very booked and busy hair salon. And the owner of that hair salon is called Charlene Lee. Now, you might have seen her before. A lot of people don't believe that the TikToks are genuine because of the amount of money that they charge, and sometimes the results that some of the clients have, people don't think that it's adding up.
So what was your budget?
About 1,500.
Well, it's not going to be 1,500. It's $2,153.
53, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
She got a premium service and she was so happy to pay that price, which was $2,153. The real problem isn't her reaction, it's yours. This is what happens when people with zero business experience think they know how to run a salon. Got a premium service and was happy to pay. She knew exactly what she was spending for all the people that truly have no common sense on this platform. You, however, are not okay with people having taste and a bigger budget than you.
To all the other countries commenting, as Aussies, we too are flabbergasted and disgusted at these prices. Normal people pay a third of this, and even that's expensive. Charlene Lee says, define normal, babe. That's why I employ 53 team members that are booked out and in demand. And when someone's saying, no way I'd pay $300 for a haircut, because believe me, it's usually more than $300 for a haircut in their salon, she says, wow, so obviously you're not into luxury.
Yeah,
You're
let's
okay?
do
Happy
it.
for that.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna
happy for that.
You're going to be breaking your budget.
A little bit.
Yeah. But it's all worth it, right?
Yeah.
Fit the brief of wow hair.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could never grow my hair this thick or this long.
And there's no way.
There's going to be a lot of me doing this in this video because I don't want to come across like an absolute bitch, okay? I think her hair looks beautiful. Is that over $2,000 worth? No. There are so many talented people out there who could do that for way cheaper. Do you see what I'm trying to get? Like, yes, doesn't the hair look amazing? Are there a lot of people who can do that but better and charge way less? 100%. It's not just the prices, because I'm not Australian. I couldn't tell you what is a good price. I couldn't tell you what the average cost of a haircut is in Australia. What I do know is that some of the results, right, and I don't want to be mean, because of course this is someone's hair, you know, I don't want to make it out of someone's hair, but I'm just saying, when people share what they want their hair to look like and then it is not that, it does kind of make you question what the hell is going on. So there was this one girl who came in who is featured up here, and she wanted like an ashier colour and she wanted like some extensions or something put on. Okay, so the cost was going to be like $2,000 something dollars. Insane. Insanity. I don't know. I don't use extensions, so I don't know how much they cost, but I'm just saying insanity. But if you got the money, you spend it. The results.
Making around 2,184.50. We're doing scalp bleach today, and we have a lot of bands. Yes, we do. We've got our natural band, then we've got that warm band, and then we've just got ever so slightly just down here that little yellow band as well. And we just want to be a nice, clean blonde. And then we're also doing tape extensions today, aren't we? Yes. We're going to go through lighten our natural first, and then I'm going to wait until it's lifted kind of the same level, run that through there, and then I'll try and go through our other little bit of the basin. I'm so excited. You're ready? How are we feeling?
So good.
So good. But yeah, we did have to go a little bit less ashy because of the band and everything. So are you feeling? Are you happy?
Good, very happy.
Now, I don't wish to be mean, but that hairdresser was fighting for her life, being like, yeah, we couldn't go for that ashier blonde because of this or that. It's just like, that is yellow. That's not blonde. That is yellow hair. That is yellow hair. I will show you one more example of what I mean by the vision not quite matching up, because I don't just want to cycle through people's hair things. I do feel a little bit mean. I do feel a little bit mean. But there was this woman that came in and she really wanted a poodle perm. I'm just going to let it play out, but all I'm going to say is that she left with like blue all over her scalp. She had like blue coming out of her eyes. I'm just saying, if I'm paying you thousands, you got to get it right. And people in the comment section were eating Charlene alive, like eating her alive for this.
The budget was about $1,500.
Yeah.
So you're probably looking at about $1,500.
Yep.
She wanted a poodle perm, and I'm giving it to her. Perm it.
We are, yes.
But we did a strand test. Where's that strand test? Let's go in with a strand test to make sure that we don't compromise your hair even further, especially being so bleached on the hair. Now, with your colour after the perm, it's going to fade. So we can put a blue on top.
Okay.
When we perm it.
Yeah.
So I haven't quoted for you with that, but with your perm, your cut, your pre-bonder, your 1, 2, 3, 4, your 5 products, you're looking around about $1,300.
Yep.
You're okay with that?
Yep.
Okay, it's well worth it. I'm super stoked about, because it's all about when you get home and you style your hair, which, like I said, you would just wash your hair and pretty much leave it, which that's what you wanted.
Suits me to a T.
Now, like I say, if these people are happy with their hair, then so be it. You do it. I'm not here to tell you what's good, what looks good and what doesn't. There's going to be people that look at my hair and they go, oh, why do you do that? Do you know what I mean? I'm not here to do that. I'm not the hair police. But what I will say is that if you go in asking for one thing and you end up with like something completely different, Like, what are they going to do? Like, throw a tantrum on camera? Because bear this in mind, the hairdressers are, like, filming their reaction. Charlene disputes that the reasoning why she charges so much is so that her hairdressers get paid a lot more money, which is fair enough. I don't know. I don't live in Australia. I don't know how much things should cost. I don't know if it's first class or private jet. I don't know what's going on over here, but she's gloating about it. And she also spends a lot of time gloating about the fact that her staff use her Amex card to, like, buy fake boobs and stuff. Which is, I mean, a nice boss, I suppose. If I walked into a hair salon and I came out with, like, yellow hair when I asked very specifically for ashy blonde hair, I would be very upset. But none of these people seem to really mind too much. Until the other day.
And I bawled my eyes out, like, for hours. I was distraught.
Back onto what I saw. So there was this girl called Summer. Everyone say hello to Summer up here. She was pretty devastated. She was pretty devastated because she turned up to this salon. She naturally has blonde hair. She always goes to the hairdresser and gets it dyed black. But she had like this much regrowth with her blonde hair coming through. She wanted to go for a purplier tone. Let's just say that she went in there and she came out with fire truck red hair.
So I did have a fair few, centimeters of regrowth coming through. So instead of dyeing it, doing the regrowth black, I thought I'll try and go my lighter color. Now, I do understand how, hair remover works. I have done it a few times, and I know that it's going to go orange of some sort. So, and having red already in my hair, I kind of understood that it was going to go somewhat red. The color that I actually wanted to go it was still quite dark, so it's very much was achievable to get. So I will attach a photo of what the hair was supposed to look like. And she said, yeah, that's no worries, that's going to be easy to do. I thought, great, amazing. So I don't even want to take my hair down because it is so fucking bad. My hair has never been so fried and damaged, and there was not one thing right from this appointment. Walked out, my hair color was fire truck red. There was no dimension, there was no warmth to it. It was literally fire truck red. I'll also attach a photo here. Yeah, so that was the color. And as you can see in the photo, there's actually bits that were cut off. So those bits that you can see that are shorter from the back, they were actually cut off. So they weren't like snapped off. Those bits were cut. So I asked for like a nice wispy kind of, I don't know, like a curtain bang situation. Oh man, I have to laugh about it because I will cry. Okay, so yes, I asked for a wispy curtain bang haircut, and they asked, oh, do you want to have some layers? And I said, well, not really, but I think because you have fried all my hair off, I am going to have some sort of layering happening. So that actually took 7 hours of my day, and when that had then finished, like, I was pretty close to tears. Like, when it had all finished, I kind of thought, what, this can't be the finished product. Like, the haircut itself wasn't straight. One side was longer than the other. Same as the fringe, one side was longer than the other. I had short bits here, long bits here, and these were cut in.
And of course, people flocked 2 circles of hair. Flocked. I'm seeing loads. Can't wait to rip someone off and wreck their hair. Destroying people's hair for hundreds of dollars. No, thousands. I bet you anything that Summer would have had to pay upwards of $1,000 to get that done, judging by these prices. No need to rebook because they'll fry your hair and cut it like a toddler would. Yeah, Summer does go back into the hair salon. She goes back in, her boyfriend rang up and was saying, like, she's really upset because you have fried her hair. They said that they would work on it again, free of charge. She went back in there, and basically her hair is feeling very unhealthy, very fried, and it is still pretty bad, and it is still not what she wanted.
It just made me think, okay, well, I'm this bright red colour. Red is the hardest colour to get out of hair. And I know that. I mean, I'm not a hairdresser, but everyone knows that. So I just thought, like, what is it possibly that you are going to do to my hair to get rid of this red? I did not ask for red. It was meant to be purple. Fixed the haircut to as best as she could without giving me a actual bob haircut. And then the colour, she just put a brown over the top of it. So, and you know, when I was there and I was, you know, explaining what had happened, I didn't feel supported. I actually felt quite embarrassed. They made me feel as though somehow like it was my fault, and that, I don't know, like the lady that came over and that was dealing with it, I mean, she worked at the front desk. So I don't know if those ladies, if they do hair or if they're just a receptionist. I don't know. Great customer skills, really great, but are you doing my hair? No. So that was that. I didn't get an apology for my haircut. I mean, I'll show you in a minute when I take it down. It is horrific. And this is the second time. So they've chopped it a second time to make it better. And this place is so busy. And I get that you're busy and things like that. And like when I had all those things done to my hair, I had a different person every single time. Like, they are just cramming in their customers. They're running around like just mad people. I do know that they have students coming in, a lot of students actually. And I do actually think that maybe the girl that did the colour of my hair was a student. I then had someone else do my haircut, which I also think was a student. I also had another person doing my shampoo, which was definitely a student. And then I also then had another person style it. So I had 4 different hairdressers to do one job. And as you kind of look down the colour, there's just like, it just looks horrific. It goes from dark to orange to red to a dark red, and then you get down to the ends here, which is almost like a burnt orange kind of colour. Yeah. Considering I didn't ask for red, and I asked for purple, yeah. So, yeah. I don't even know what to say. I've tried to kind of live with it, try to make it nice, straighten it, blow dry it, give it a blowout. I've done everything. Nothing. I can't do it.
It's still not what she wanted at all. And apparently, the people that work there were just being really rude.
No need to rebook because we love playing schedule roulette. Oh yes, of course. You're just stopping for a coffee? No problem. See you when you get here.
Please show me another inspo photo. They're all so different. I'm loving the mystery.
I just love when my clients move their head around while I'm trying to shampoo.
I can't wait to be a therapist today.
We all finished on time today and nobody cried. How incredible is that?
I just love when clients call and don't know what they want.
To make matters even worse, someone said Circles of Hair are now deleting any comments about Summer. I was on there earlier and there were so many comments for Summer. Just check back and they have deleted all of them. Yeah. Charlene is going to be on everyone's case for this. Charlene is going to come back on and she's going to try and offer a make do. Right. Here is my thought process, right? Do hairdressers have bad days? Yeah, I mean, we're all human. I'd say that fire truck red is just so far the other way of what she wanted. We're going to talk about the prices. I would love for Summer to say how much that cost, because judging by how much everyone else seems to charge who works there. I'm imagining upwards of thousands. She said it was expensive, probably over $1,000, like maybe less than two. I'm just saying, like, I've seen some people be quoted mad amounts of money even when they don't have extensions in their hair to pay. I would demand my money back, is what I'd be doing. I'd be demanding it back. I'd be filing a note to someone asking for my money back. It's inconceivable how badly, especially on the very, like, on that very first cut and dye she had with the reds and that cut that looks like a toddler could do it. My youngest, she's 5. She could cut hair better than that, right? Hairdressers need to learn, fully understand that. But why are you charging those kind of prices? And do not try and convince me that that is an isolated event. I've seen the TikToks of people, their hair looks worse than before they went in. Saying that, like, there's not a single good hairdresser who works there. That's not it at all. But I have been overly suspicious of Circles of Hair for a little while. The amount that they're charging versus what people are guessing, it don't add up. It don't add up. I'm just saying to you right now, like, I don't think any of the stuff that I've personally seen is worth the amount of money that they're charging. Yeah, sorry for me ranting and raving. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.